Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through the ABRSM theory grades. There's lots of resource available to help you. If you go to my website, if you visit sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets like these. They're available in US letter and A4 and accompany each step of this series. All the information that you need to know can be found in this resource. There's a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and also you can access information about the books that I have available. If you go to sharonbill.com, it's all there. If it is that you're working towards taking the theory exams, I've written a book, How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam, and it's full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for the exam, and then also how to best make use of the time when you're actually sitting in the exam room taking the paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be fab, and subscribe to my channel so you keep updated. And now let's press on. We're going to continue with section D, transposition. So if you turn in your notebook, your music theory and practice workbook, we're going to turn to page 11 and we're continuing with the subject of transposition. If you refer to sheet D in your PDF sheets, just find that. There we go. You can see everything to explain is written here. So everything you need to know is there also. And it's just a reminder that we're still using middle C as our anchor point, but then from that we have to then move octaves within that and change clefs. So exercise 2 on page 11 asks us to rewrite each of these melodies, but now we're going to go an octave higher and we're moving from bass clef to treble clef. And so if I just get you started on this first one, just as a little reminder, let's just get everything neatly set out first. Let's do all the things that don't require too much brain power, just to warm up to things. So we're going from bass to treble, and we need to translate that key signature so everything goes up a line or space. So there's our B flats, E flats, A flats. Remember, you only ever write in pencil, even in the exam. And then it doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you can always erase it and sort it out. Okay, so we've got to translate these or transpose them an octave higher. So here is our anchor point middle C, and at present we're on the E below middle C. And so to transpose it an octave higher, we need the E above middle C, but written in treble clef. So there's middle C. So the E above middle C will be there. So there's your starting point. So I suggest you press pause, have a go at these next few exercises. Try and complete all of exercise 2, bearing in mind what I've just said. If it is that you don't get it right, it doesn't matter, you can erase it and re-access into the video. If you're not sure, take it a step at a time and then come back to me and we'll work through these together. So I'm hoping that you've had a little go at these yourself. It doesn't matter if you go wrong. We can always erase it and have another go. And so we'd started on the E above middle C now because we need to transpose the melodies an octave higher, and we've moved into treble clef. And so now we'd started on the E above middle C, and now we need to continue in that melody, keeping all the intervals the same. So now we've gone from E, G, B, E, G, B. We're a fifth. Oh, that went a bit wonky. Down a step takes us to the A. Shall I just tidy that up? Let's do that again. There we go. Down a step takes us to G. And then here we've gone up. That would be middle C, and so an octave higher takes us to this C. And we know we're right because we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next door note is B. And we know we've gone correct because they are the same. So just double check that. Down a step is the A. So we know that's right. Same note, down a step, back up a step. So that's middle C, and so we should now be on the C, there we go, so we know that's correct. Down to F, a fifth, 1, 3, 5 takes us to F. Back to the B, down a step, takes us to the G, and we know we're in the right place. We've not gone out a step. So just keep double checking. And now we need to add the stems. This stem can go either way because it's on the middle line, but now these need to go down, changed back to up. The rules of stems still apply. You just have to change your stems accordingly. I suppose that could have gone the other way, never mind. Okay, let's have a look at B. So we're going from bass to treble. Got key signature of 1 sharp, that's at the top line. Time signature. Okay, and we might as well put the rest in at the end. Okay, so now we need to think a little bit. So here's our anchor point, our reference point, middle C, and we're on the G below that at present. We need to take this an octave higher to the G above middle C. So here's middle C, and we need to go to this G here. So that's our starting point, and from that we can just progress by counting the intervals. Down a step, down a third, that's D, so we know we're right. So there's C, D, E. So we're going all the way up to E here, because that's the E above middle C, so this needs to be the 2 E's above middle C, if that makes sense. Or if you're not sure, count the intervals 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, that's right. Same note. Down a step. Down 3, that's B. There we go, and then just add your stems, following the rules for stems as necessary. Tie. Okay, let's look at this last one. So we're going from bass to treble. It's always different every time I draw those. I think I'd have standardized it by now. Okay, so here we're going to be going quite low. So this is middle C. That's the A below middle C, and then we're another octave out. So we're actually over an octave away from middle C. So to take this an octave higher, to transpose this an octave higher, we're still going to be below middle C. And so we're now going to be writing the A below middle C. And so there's middle C, there's the A, that's our starting point. So we're still an octave higher. And then we've got 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4 takes us to the D. Next door step. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4 takes us to the A. Down a third, down a third, and there's our double check. We're back to the correct D. Down a third takes us to the B below middle C. And then 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, we're an octave higher, so to the next B. Down a step. And then here we can count, or we can just see, look, we've gone right back to where we started, which is an octave apart from where we've just been. 1, 3, 4 takes us to the D, next door note, E, next door note F, down a third to D, down a third to B below middle C, Down a third again, so we need more ledger lines. That's the G, sharpen it. Jump an octave, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, yeah. So now we need this G. Next door note A. Quite a lot of jumping around in that one. And then this is the easy bit, no thinking now really, just double check you've got your stems in the right direction, that's all. That can go either way, so I'm going to keep it consistent. This is the nice bit. I love writing music manuscript and we haven't got to think too much now. There we go, and that's the end of that section. I do hope that's been helpful to you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really encouraging to me. Subscribe to my channel, keep updated. There's loads more in store. And please do visit sharonbill.com. There's lots of resource available to help you there. Thanks for watching and I look forward to next time. Bye.